A very warm welcome to everyone gathered here. Today, we have with us our Dean, Dr. Ranjan Banerjee, professors, staff members, students, and most important of all, you, the alumni of SPJMR, our extended family. I am Parth Kanakya and my colleague.
I am Manisha Gupta from Alumni Committee. We are honored to be your host for Spandan and Alumni Awards 2020. Every year, we celebrate Spandan in December with grandiose at our beautiful campus. But this year is different and special. However, with the same courage and heart, we are sitting in our newly inaugurated auditorium, named after late Dean Dr. M.L. Shrikant. The visual that you are seeing on the screen is of the same auditorium. So I think we are all ready for the event, decked up in our formals.
Or maybe formals with shorts. You never know.
That's what happens in our class presentation past. Let's not go there. So I was just wondering, should we tell them what is an agenda for today?
Sure. Today, we bring SPJMR back to our alumni to relive the fun filled banter with their friends, stroll through the paved campus, celebrate each other's achievements, and listen to our faculty. But of course, all of this done virtually. It's a good day on Zoom with clear bandwidths and gigabit speed internet. We are connected with hundreds of our alumni from across the globe. We have a rare opportunity to rekindle our college memories with both our families. So, without further ado, let's get the event started.
We would now request the head of Alumni Relations, Professor Ratika Gore, to welcome our alumni. Today, she is attending Spandan both as the head of Alumni Relation and an alumnus of 1997. Ma'am, the stage is all yours.
Thank you, Manisha and Parth, for a lovely start to a great evening that we have planned today. It's heartwarming to welcome our alumni. Personally, my seniors, my batchmates, my juniors, ex-students, and of course, my colleagues from the campus, professors and staff members. And we do have some students with us today. Today is a landmark day. Never ever in the history of SPJMR have alumni registered from so many different parts of the world for an institute alumni event. Let me tell you how. We have alumni registered representing 35 of the graduating years from 71 cities and 17 countries. And the span from Canada, US to South Africa, Nigeria to Dubai, Saudi Arabia, UK, Sweden, and as far as Hong Kong, Indonesia, and Singapore. And of course, in India, the four corners from Assam to Kerala to Punjab and to Maharashtra. So good morning, good afternoon, and good evening from wherever you have logged in. It is wonderful to have you here. As you realize, the ALCOM 2020 have brought a theme which is bringing SPJMR to you. In that spirit, they have created a small campus walkthrough. I hope you enjoy it. I hope you see the many of the old and the familiar, and I hope you get enthralled by the newness that the campus wears. So can we have the video, please, first? I'm sure you enjoyed the walkthrough. We hope to see you on campus the next time you make plans to be in Mumbai. And of course, when the world is stops spinning out of syllabus. Today, I wanted to share something very special with you, which I witnessed about the SPJMR alumni community. As many of you know that we have around 40 WhatsApp groups for alumni across different cities. And over the past many months, the difficult months that we've seen, I saw alumni open doors for each other in forms of job offering, in terms of connecting, opening doors, mentoring, knowledge. And the most heartwarming special thing which I witnessed was that our batchmates of an alumnus, which we recently lost, unfortunately, doing a fundraising for their family. And alumni from different batches picked that up, and I saw it all over the WhatsApp group, which was very heartwarming. What I'm trying to say is that SPJMR alumni network is nice, it's warm, it's strong, needs to be stronger. So in that spirit, I would just make one simple request that if you believe that SPJMR network needs to be stronger, it needs to be visible and accessible to all. It has to be location agnostic. It has to be program agnostic. In that spirit, we had launched a portal. And I would like you to request you to please, of course, we've already had more than 6,000 alumni who've claimed their ID. If you've not, please go to the portal. And I don't expect you to come there very often, but when in need, come, let that be the first port of call. We are creating a lot of things. We'll create a knowledge portal there. We have a lot of articles from the faculty. Sorry. So that was my only request. And before I hand over the mic to our hosts again, I'd like to announce another surprise. So last year, Alumni Committee 2019 came to us with an idea of creating a legacy walk for the alumni who would visit us on Spandan on the campus. And from that idea came a larger idea called a legacy wall, which essentially marks the milestones of SPJMR. From its humble beginnings in 1981, where it started in a floor above Bhavan's campus chemistry lab, and to where it is right now. We will send the link. It'll be put on social media handles of SPJMR soon, maybe by tonight or tomorrow. Let me tell you, it was not easy. We had to, many conversation anecdotes and data had to be culled out from conversation with senior faculty, staff, senior alumni, library and media. So I'll request you, I will urge you to look at that site, that link, and enjoy that feeling of pride which kicks in as you see how steadily the college has grown in the last 30 odd years with accreditations and awards, innovations, recognitions, alliances. Today we will share with you. So we've launched that link today in Spandan, and the Alcom 2020 has created, along with the Sweet Club, a video, a teaser to show you what it really is. It will go fast, but I think you'll get the flavor. So over from me, back to you guys. Can we have the video, please?
What an extraordinary video of the digital legacy wall. The lovely visual that kick-started the video was brought to you by Team Tasveer, the creative club of SPJMR. I hope the campus video brought back old memories. I am Riya Ahuja.
And I'm Shubhangi Gupta from Alumni Committee, and we hope you have been paying attention in class. Oh, sorry, Spandan, because we have a surprise quiz planned for you. In this quiz, 5 questions are lined up and it has 30% weightage. But a good thing that there is no negative marking here. So share your answers freely in the chat.
For the first question, we have a riddle for you. Let's see if you can figure this one out. Who am I?
Who are you?
Where are we?
We are together.
Where does all of these happen in SPJMR? This question is a googly, but the answer will be very close to your heart. Do write your answers in the chat. I think we have some interesting answers already coming up, huh, Shubhangi?
Yeah, I can see that.
Any more guesses? I think most of them did get it right. The right answer is PG Lab. In the hills of Lonavala, the journey from me to we began. From strangers to friends and friends to soulmates, we truly do find a family at SPJMR.
For the next question, SPJMR is known for its innovative and out-of-the-box pedagogy and has received several innovation awards in the past 8 years. Can you all guess the number? You can all share the answers in the chat.
A lot of right answers, huh?
I think a lot of right answers are coming through. A tough competition for DML here, huh, Riya?
Yeah, true.
I think we have a right answer. So the right answer is 7. With the flagship non-classroom courses like Abhyudaya and DOCC and programs such as PGMPW, SPJMR has won 7 awards in the field of innovation at the global level.
Moving on to the third question. SPJMR में job नहीं, जिंदगियां भी बनती हैं. We want you to think holistically before answering the next question. Spending time at which part of campus provides long-term dividends? Remember, think holistically. Life is more than just about books. So it's not library, maybe something else.
I'm sure Hostel Life has provided inseparable friends over here, but this is something different.
Common answer seems like food, huh? Food is definitely close to our heart. I agree. And I think most of you did get it right. The right answer is Lakeside, a place which provided us with unforgettable memories and formed unbreakable bonds. Evening walk here proves really good for heart.
The next question is, what binds the top colleges of India, SPJMR, IIM Ahmedabad, IIT Bombay, and BITS Pilani together? I don't think so. It won't be such an obvious answer. We would like you to think more on this.
I think this is one of those questions which we don't get the answers to, like in one of the quizzes.
Seems like one of that out of the syllabus questions that we often find in the surprise quizzes. Yeah. So I think let's not trouble them anymore. So the right answer is, these all colleges co-founded NEN, National Entrepreneurship Network, in 2003, funded by Wadhwani Foundation with Chairman Dr. Ramesh Wadhwani, Silicon Valley entrepreneur and philanthropist, and Padma Shri 2020 awardee.
For our final question, we will play a short video for you. Can we have the video, please?
आज रिजल्ट्स लगने वाले थे. डरे सहमे सब भगवान के साथ डील स्ट्राइक करने में लगे थे.
प्रभु बस इलेक्ट्रॉनिक संभाल ले, मैं नारियल फोड़ूंगा.
नाग देवता, मेरा फिजिक्स बचा लेना. रोज 1 लीटर दूध भिजवाऊंगा. हे गौ माता, बस पासिंग मार्क्स दिला देना.
भगवान मैं 100 रुपया पर मंथ चढ़ाऊंगा. भगवान पक्का, भगवान प्रॉमिस.
Now that you've seen the video, you have to tell us which place in campus does this remind you of. Do put in your answers in the chat. I think everyone is getting right now. You're right. The right answer is the Shiv Temple. Amidst the banyan grove, one can be found here praying for good marks, especially on those most difficult OMQM quizzes.
Seems like you all have aced the quiz. Full marks for the class participation. Keep the chat alive as we have exciting things lined up for you. Over to you, Parth.
This was such a fun quiz, Riya and Shubhangi. I'm sure our alumni really loved it. And the Legacy Ball video, I've seen it multiple times, but still this journey of SPJMR never fails to give me goosebumps. So now, moving on, we would like to invite our Associate Dean, Dr. Renuka Kamath, to share a few words.
Thanks so much, Parth, for inviting me, and Ratika and you and your team have done such a stupendous job. And good evening to all of you and the respective people, our alums who have joined from across the world. So whether it's good morning or good evening or good afternoon, and welcome to the first online Spandan. Amazing work, guys. Some of you who know me know that I've always believed in the strength and commitment of our alumni. I've been very closely associated with quite a few of you. And I have seen over the period of years, so many years, that the bond you all share with the Institute and its many stakeholders, be it faculty and staff, is so very special and deep. For me, it has been more than 15 years at the Institute. And year after year, I've seen us going from strength to strength. Our consistency, our die-hard belief in some of our ways of working have been rewarded by increasing rankings, increasing public perceptions, and also, our achievements of the alumni. It has been amazing to see it year after year, but one of them stands out, the one we achieved last year, which is 2020, which is the FT 2020 ranking. We were ranked 36th in the world, and we were tied at that position with IIM Bangalore. And it was worldwide recognition of some of the things that we have been doing. Just to share with some of you who may not be very familiar with the Financial Times ranking, which is the FT ranking, it is calculated using surveys with two groups. One is with the participating business school, of course, with the information that we give. And the second component is by the survey they do with all our alumni. So it's a recognition of what we have done and what some of you believe your alma mater stands for. Only 5 Indian business schools feature in this year's FT MIM ranking. And SPJMR is the only private business school to be featured in the top programs in the world. So that's quite an achievement. One of the things you would agree with me is that our focus on some things that we do and have been consistently doing, some things like industry integration, experiential learning, along with the continuous emphasis on the two philosophies that we have always believed in and something that you're very familiar with, influencing practice and value-based growth and value-based leadership. These have given us rewards consistently across so many years. And I guess going ahead, we will benefit by staying and being consistent on these philosophy in many ways. FT ranking particularly gives us, will give us rewards in international partnerships and exchange, and also a reflection on many other achievements that we will have going ahead. So that was one thing that I thought I'd share with you in case you have missed it in your mails and in our announcements and our press release. The second thing that I thought I'd take my time for is, 2020 has not been an easy year for anybody. I mean, nothing prepared us for what we saw, but in whatever form. I mean, where you in your jobs, the industries, and educational institutions as well. Even for us, it was not easy. I remember the day the lockdown was announced, and even before that, when we were anticipating that there was going to be a change, all of us went into a ramp up mode. And I can't even tell you what that feeling was. The alumni committee, student committee, which has organized the Spandan, was not even onboarded at that time, I remember. And be it teaching methods, exams platforms, be it many other things that we didn't even know what to anticipate. All of us ramped up. We got training. There was no wasting time. We said, let's just look ahead, and all of us came together. I still remember, we gathered in our training room, all of the faculty. We took some people online, and whether it was faculty and especially our really strong staff members got together and said, what is it that we can do to ensure that our students don't lose out in any way, in any program? And all the programs, began teaching online right from day one. I don't think we lost even a single day. What was very interesting, and I would like to share with you, is, one of the things that as students we have always dreaded, whether when I was a student and now you, some of our current batches, and you as alumni when you were students with us, was things like surprise quizzes. Well, we've not let that experience go slip by as well. So whether it's online or offline, surprise quizzes, exams have stood by. Surprise quizzes is one thing. Even PG Lab went online, and our organizational behavior, PNP faculty did such a fabulous job of taking PG Lab online. Now, whether it's surprise quizzes, PG Lab, what have you, even simulations went online. We were able to invite top professionals from across the country, across the world, to be in our classrooms as part of our courses. Something that we, always used to wonder, because when there were physical classes, there was some constraint, and there was, let's face it, some kind of a mental block of getting people online and talking to us. So I personally believe there was something good that came out of it. It was a tough year, but some of these things were really well managed. Another thing that I would like to share with all of you is, we did something very interesting. We had student lounges, we had faculty lounges, all that feeling of missing out, of being close to each other, talking. Maybe we couldn't, have chai together physically, but we did have, informal sessions. I think all my colleagues met student groups online in informal sessions later in the day. So if there were doubts, there was some, career guidance or anything that was required, all of us took time out and we organized Zoom breakout rooms or any other, whether it was Google Hangouts, Microsoft Teams, or whatever, platform that we wanted to use. So all in all, that I want to tell you is, it was a difficult year last year, and there was and there is still a need to be very empathetic with each other. But the kind of empathy we saw in at our institute, while not compromising with the standards that SPJIMR is known for, stood out in the year 2020. I thought I'd take time, Ratika, to talk about this and let everybody know, how our year has been. As alums, and I have been interacting with you in many ways across batches, and especially those groups that I have taught and who have touched my life. I just want to, reach out to you and say that it was a difficult year, and batches of our students and my colleagues, and whether they are faculty or staff, have had a huge digital fatigue this year. It has not been easy, and there have been feelings of helplessness, especially amongst our young students, students who are in the 2-year program, 1-year program, and we have various other programs, whether full-time or modular programs, PS executives who are working and doing their MBA at the same time. Across batches, there has been a fatigue, and there has been also some sort of a helplessness, I guess, which cannot be avoided. Many of them will be reaching out to you during the course of the year in many forms. It could be, a planned mentorship that the institute body reaches out to you and requests you. It could also be that they reach out to you informally. They may reach out to you on LinkedIn. They may mail you for maybe their projects. They may mail you for just help in terms of coping, maybe for career guidance. My humble request to all of you is to please make time out. I know it's busy. I know that you all are we all are struggling, but please make time out, because it is really required. And we believe our alums can be good buddies and mentors to our young students who are at our institute. also finally, our placement committees will also be reaching out to you in some form. Whatever help you can give will be really welcome. It is going to be another difficult year, but we are all in it together. We believe in courage and heart, right? So I guess we have to show it, and we will as SPJIMR. So over to you, Parth. Thanks so much, Ratika, also for giving me this time to speak.
Thank you, Renuka ma'am. It's surely a proud moment to adapt so quickly and pull off all the programs of SPJIMR online. So now let's begin with the 9th edition of SPJIMR Alumni Awards. The journey, which started in 2012, is an annual initiative to recognize and award SPJIMR alumni who had made a mark and excelled in their professional roles. With their exceptional contribution, they are role models of the entire community and instills a sense of pride. This year, we receive a record number of nominations from alumni who have achieved great success in diverse ways spread across the globe. After a rigorous selection process of initial profiling, shortlisting, and jury round, we will be revealing our final awardees tonight. So before moving on, let's take a moment to thank our jury panel to be a part of this journey. Can we have the jury slide, please? Our jury panel included our senior faculty members, Professor Prabhat Pani, Dr. Sajeev Ibrahim George, and Dr. Tulsi Jaikumar, along with last year winners, Ms. Balaka Nyazi, Ms. Vinita Singh, and Ms. Samriddhi Sharma. We would like to thank them again to bring the SPJIMR Awards live. So now, let's begin with our very first category, the first award of the event, Promising Young Alumnus. This award recognizes an alumnus that has graduated from SPJIMR within 5 years of the day of their graduation ceremony and has shown great promise to become the leader of the future and is less than 35 years of age. So can we have the nominations, please? Now, I would like to request Dr. Debashish Malik to kindly announce the winner.
It gives me immense pleasure to announce the winner of Promising Young Alumnus Award. The winner is Sanjukta Barua from GMP 2016.
Sanjukta Barua, class of 2016 from the GNP program, is the CEO of Finchery. Ma'am, the stage is all yours.
Thank you so much for this incredible honor. And thank you, Debashish, sir. It's such a pleasure to receive this award from you. I also want to convey my sincerest compliments to the Alumni Committee for putting together such an incredible event, especially in these difficult times when the feeling of being part of a strong community is ever so important. And today it has been on full display. Allow me to take this time to share with you a part of my journey, a journey which I must say, perhaps like a lot of you, started at SPJIMR. A little known fact about me I would like to start with is that I was the only married person in my batch at GMP. I dare say that allowed me the unique opportunity to focus solely on my career, as I had already accomplished the other important task. It has been said many times that at SPJIMR is a place where one finds their life partner. And I think that holds true for a lot of you here today. Well, jokes apart, what I really want to emphasize on is as what has worked for me, as Robert Frost would put it, is taking the road less traveled by and overcoming the self-doubt to achieve the desired outcomes. Um, don't get me wrong, hard work is always part of this process. There is no substitute for hard work. But choosing well where our efforts would be directed has its rewards. One must have, one must listen to the faint whispers and take a leap of faith and then give it everything you have. I started working with blockchain technology at a time when it was at a very nascent phase and considered quite risky, but it has led me to where I am today. Allow me to end with a few lines from a poem which is very close to my heart. It has always inspired me, and I hope that it will inspire you, especially through difficult times. It's called Invictus by William Ernest Henley. Out of the night that covers me, black as the pit from pole to pole, I thank whatever gods may be for my unconquerable soul. In the fell clutch of circumstance, I have not winced, not cried aloud. In the bludgeonings of chance, my head is bloodied but unbowed. Beyond this place of wrath and tears looms but the horror of the shade, and yet the menace of the years finds and shall find me unafraid. It matters not how straight the gate, how charged with punishments the scroll. I am the master of my fate. I am the captain of my soul. Thank you.
Congratulations again, Sanjukta ma'am. Your speech and poem both were very inspiring.
Thank
The next
you.
award category. The next award category for the Alumni Awards 2020 is Social Excellence. This award recognizes an exemplary contribution made by our alumnus in the social sector. Can we have the nominations, please? I request Professor Prem Chandrani to announce the winner of Social Excellence Award.
Thank you, Parth. And the award for Social Excellence goes to Abu Varghese of PGPDM class of 2017. Congratulations, Abu.
Abu Varghese is from the class of 2015, from the PGPDM program. He is the founder executive director of Purnata. Congratulations, sir. Everyone is waiting to hear from you. The stage is all yours.
Thank you, Professor Prem Chandrani, for awarding me that, for announcing the awards. And thank you for the whole faculty and the alumni at SPJIMR. It seems like family, and it looks to come back again and again for various occasions and various times that we've come together. It's my joy and privilege to be here. It's an honor to receive this award. It's probably may not be the best person to receive it, but I'm glad that it was honored and given to me. Thank you for that. Thank you for all the efforts taken to make this happen today. Particularly, I want to thank you for all the professors who mentored us during the time when we were there at SPJMR, who stuck on, and with this new program of PGPDM, stuck on to make it happen. And today, there's so many different 20 plus batches that have gone on, and we're just so grateful for all that's happened. Right now, I just want to just share a little bit about my own journey. It's been 30 years plus that since I've been in various ways involved in the social sector. I've worked with young people most of my life, but in the last 12 to 15 years, I focused on holistic work with the poor especially. And working in Mumbai, I worked mostly with the issue of anti-human trafficking. And in the last about 6 to 7 years back, I set up Purnata as an NGO that the reason which I set it up is because I found that many times when NGOs work in the sector, we work only on the issue of rescue or rehabilitation. And I realized the need for a more comprehensive preventive strategy. And so we have set up a strategy that covers source, transit, and destination. And it is quite a unique strategy, which we have found that has worked very well and been very encouraged even from my professors right from the time I've shared the initial dreams when I was at SPJMR before we started. And I just thank today, 7 years down the line, we have come a long way. We've seen so much of progress and growth. And now we are in a stage where we can expand further into the new phase of working in the source areas of West Bengal. Meanwhile, we set up an NGO, a for-profit company called Amoli Handicrafts, which is more to do with providing jobs for survivors of human trafficking. And what we did is we set this up about a year and a half back. And today, in spite of the pandemic and in spite of the having finished all our resources, we are now in a position where we've got new orders coming from all around the world, and we're in a position to kind of start growth again. And we just want to thank God and thank all those who have stood with us to make this happen. And so right now we're looking at employing about 25 women who are survivors of human trafficking and giving them jobs, and also make this a profitable company that in the long run support the work of Purnata. And so this is where we are. I'm also looking at setting up a couple of other business enterprises that will go and provide jobs to those who are vulnerable in some of the source areas of trafficking. So this is just some of the things that we are doing. During the pandemic, we were able to kind of provide more than 4,500 kits, and each kit contained about a ration for a family of 4 to 5 that would last them a month. And so this was being provided over a period of 3 months and across the country in different parts, and with support from organizations like Azim Premji Foundation and many others who came alongside us, and we were able to make that happen. And so we had the privilege of being on the field even all through the pandemic and serving people. And in this process, we even lost somebody whom we were close to in our own, among us actually. And yet we thank God for all the protection and for all the ways we were able to see that happen. Right now, I just want to, we look forward for the growth in both these areas of work that we're doing, the NGO as well as the company. And I just know that SPJN has been there. And when Professor Rukai was there, she's always encouraged me and given me a platform and given me a possibilities there. And I just look forward to continue to be part of the larger fraternity and I'm greatly honored to receive this award today. Thank you so much for making this happen. Thank you for being a larger family for us. Thank you.
Thank you, Abu sir, for such inspiring words. So what a lovely evening so far. This kind of reminds me actually of one song. Ye Sham Mastani.
Hey, Manisha, don't make the audience mute you. Sorry, guys, we have much better singers in store for you. Our very own music club, B Major, is waiting to enthrall you with their melodious music. Interestingly, they are not here on stage today, but they have stitched the songs from multiple cities across India. I'm sure you will be in awe of their singing and synchronizing ability. Can we have the music video, please?
पुरानी jeans और गिटार, मोहल्ले की वो छत और मेरे यार, वो रातों को जागना, सुबह घर जाना, खुद की दीवार, वो सिगरेट पीना, गली में जाके वो करना रातों को घड़ी घड़ी साफ, पहुंचना कॉलेज हमेशा लेट, वो कहना सर का get up from the class, वो बाहर जाके हमेशा कहना यहाँ का सिस्टम ही है खराब, वो जाके कैंटीन में टेबल बजा के वो गाने गाना यारों के साथ, वो दिन भी क्या दिन थे, वो दिन भी क्या दिन थे, वो दिन भी क्या दिन थे, वो दिन भी क्या दिन थे। इस बेढंगी दुनिया के संगे हम ना होते यारा, अपनी तो यारी अतरंगी है रे, कर बेरंगी शामें हुड़दंगी मस्त मलंगी यारा, अपनी तो यारी अतरंगी है रे, अतरंगी रे, अतरंगी रे।
Thank you, B Major, for making this evening so melodious and cheerful. So moving on to our next category, which is Excellence in Entrepreneurship. This award recognizes an alumnus for the creation of a business venture and has excelled in entrepreneurship. So can we have the nominations, please? Now, I would like to invite Dr. Jyoti Jagasia to present this award.
Thank you, Manisha. And the award for excellence in entrepreneurship goes to Arnab Ray from the PGDSM MIT class of 2007. Congratulations, Arnab. Over to you.
Arnab Ray, 2007 batch of PGDSM program. He is the CEO of Array Innovative Services. Congratulations, sir. The virtual stage is all yours.
Hi, thanks a lot. I hope all of you can hear me. It is an absolute honor and a very special feeling to receive this. It's very special because the seeds of my entrepreneurial aspirations actually started in SPJAM. My first attempt to start up was in the campus itself with my roommate. So far so that we almost dropped out of placement for it. We are told to think out of the box, but probably I was born out of the box. Over the next couple of years after graduation, I tried to fit into the corporate groove, but my dreams wouldn't let me. It has been almost 13 years of this amazing journey. And let me take this opportunity to tell you a couple of stories from it. During California gold rush, barely anybody got rich finding gold. But the people who supplied the shovels and the axes made it really big. So when entrepreneurship and startups was becoming the gold rush, we quickly pivoted to supply the tools like business planning, consulting support, and funding assistance to startups through our venture B-Plan experts, which eventually became one of the leading business planning firm globally, having helped more than 1,800 startups. Few years down the line, we were doing a lot of pitches on behalf of our clients. And we could easily see that the typical presentations were extremely boring. We were taught that innovation does not necessarily mean invention. So a simple idea of making presentations more attractive and engaging gave birth to another venture called Presentation GFX. And today it caters to more than 1,600 global brands and the likes of Microsoft, Oracle, Samsung, Tata's, and the Reliance. Not only through presentations, but through an area of visual communication tools. We never really raised funding. We never had to. Because we were funded by our paying customers. This allowed us to explore several areas of innovation simultaneously. We consciously chose creative freedom over the funding fame. Today, our innovative services hold a portfolio of 8 ventures and more to come. And all of this was possible because of the constant support. Firstly, from my parents, which is rare coming from a traditional Bengali family from Calcutta, where entrepreneurship isn't really encouraged. Secondly, my professors, whether it was help, advice, or encouragement, whenever I needed them, they were always there. And of course, the brilliant bunch of people that I met in SP, they were always supporting us right throughout. And this is what is expected when you're from an institution consisting of the best and the brightest. We must acknowledge that we are privileged to be a part of SPJIMR family. This not only gives us the credibility or the capability, but also the audacity and the responsibility to be the beacon of leadership in our respective industries. Over the last couple of years, I've taken additional role in mentoring startups, especially with Government of India, Startup India program. So I would love to engage with aspiring entrepreneurs from the SPJN community. And goes without saying, it would give me great pleasure to connect with all of you and contribute to SPJN family in any ways possible. Truly honored, and thanks a lot for this once again, if you can see this. Wish you all the best.
Thank you, Arnab sir, for that wonderful speech. Your journey has been truly very inspiring. Moving on to the next category, which is Best Company of the Year award. This award recognizes a company run by an SPJIMR alumnus for its excellent track record in terms of growth, size, management, and social impact. Can we have the nominations, please? To announce the winner of Best Company of the Year award, I would like to invite Dr. Renuka Kamath.
Renuka, you're on mute.
I'm sorry. One of the things of online. Thanks so much, Tejas. And I would like to announce that the award for the Best Company of the Year goes to Tejas Shah of PGP FMB class of 2002. Congratulations, Tejas.
Tejas Shah, class of 2002 PGP FMB program, is the CEO of SafeX Fire Services. Congratulations, sir. Everyone is waiting to hear from you. The stage is all yours.
I would like to thank SPJMR and all juries to finding me right person for this award, and special thanks to Almighty, my family members and my staff for supporting me to achieve this goal. Thank you very much.
Congratulations once again, Tejas sir. So now it's time to showcase a group of people who make us groove. They dance for laughter, they dance for tears. They dance for madness, they dance for fears. They create dreams. Presenting to you the Dancing Club of SPJMR SPEN. So let's find out that what one of our batchmate, Hina, is up to during her online lecture. Can we have the video, please?
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen.
नौजवानों, बात मानो, कभी किसी से न प्यार करना।
खुशी प्यार जिसने पाया है वही दिल फूल जैसा खिला।
प्यार गलती है, प्यार धोखा है, प्यार गलती छाया है, देखो प्रेम करना गिला।
प्यार जिंदगी प्यार हर खुशी प्यार जिसने पाया है वही दिल फूल जैसा खिला।
प्यार गलती है, प्यार धोखा है, प्यार गलती छाया है, देखो प्रेम करना गिला।
धड़कनों की कहानी है, प्यार है हंसी दास्तां।
प्यार अश्कों की देता निशानी है, प्यार में है चैन कहाँ।
प्यार की बात जिसने न मानी है उसकी ना तो ज़मीं है ना है आसमां।
Hello, Hina. Are you there? Hina?
Yes, sir.
Are you there?
Wow, Spin. I couldn't resist dancing with you all. Moving on, the next award category, Corporate Excellence, recognizes an alumnus who has made outstanding contribution in a leadership role in corporate sector. Can we have the nominations, please? I now request Dr. Ranjan Banerjee to kindly announce the winner of Corporate Excellence Award.
You know, we had a fairly unique circumstance this year in the sense that when we tallied up the scores, we had two nominees who were absolutely tied in terms of numbers. So then we went back to the jury and said, decide. But the jury did not like the idea of giving it to one of them and not giving it to the other. So I'm happy to say that we have two global leaders, and the winners of the award for corporate excellence are Ram Iyer and Shalini Kapoor. Congratulations, Ram. Congratulations, Shalini. Extremely well deserved.
No wonder, with such amazing nominations, we have a tie. The first winner of the category, Shalini Kapoor, is from the PGDM MMS batch of 1997. She is the director and CTO of AI applications at IBM. Congratulations, ma'am. Everyone is waiting to hear from you. The stage is all yours.
Thank you so much. It's definitely an honor to be recognized by my SPGN family. And I got the award pretty much in time. So thank you so much for the great award. I really thank also my family, my parents who sent me to SPGN and said that, you know, I should just fly with my wings. I thank my spouse, who's also from SPGN, and that's the best award I have got from SPGN. And I thank my children and my two boys who always, you know, are always behind me to keep going on. This is a good time for me to reflect as to, you know, what worked, how my journey has been. So just sharing some nuggets with all of you, and especially with the faculty who has groomed me, and you know, they kind of put me onto the stage. So I think what I would like to share is two things which I learned throughout my life, and I thought they are the ones which were the differentiators. First one is being absolutely innovation focused. Of course, I'm in a technology sector, so innovation is, and the whole industry is growing. But then how do you stay ahead of the curve? How do you make the technical strategy, and which makes a lot of thousands and millions of people to follow? So that has been a big hallmark for me, and especially, you know, I started working on Internet of Things as an area which was way back in 2011 when people were not even talking about it. It was not even called Internet of Things at that point of time. So I put up my hand for that. I took a risk, and I changed, you know, I just start doing a role which nobody would recognize at that point of time. And I started researching, talking to clients, meeting several people, put up also a business plan, though I was on a technical plan, with technical roadmap plan within IBM. I work like a startup within IBM. It's a large organization, but I really worked like a startup, and that led to launching of the entire Internet of Things business unit, which was called Watson IoT. And that kind of changed a lot of things because a lot of customers I was meeting. It also led me patent a lot. So I ended up doing like 14 patents, interacting with technical people. And I had learned a lot of business from SPGN, but I actually was seen more as a technical role model because of the technology incubations and innovations that I was doing. It helped me launch a lot of new product lines. We launched a lot of products, global products, which are now running with several customers, right from in India, from Future Group. Big Bazaars are powered by the products that I have made, as well as globally. There are very large customers who are running the products. And also what happens is, you know, when you do something good, suddenly, you know, you have to change. You have to ensure that you change your engine. And I realized that, you know, if I don't bring AI infusion into my products, things will fail. So I worked a lot on AI infusion and skills transformation within my organization to ensure that all the different kind of roles and all the different kind of people are AI enabled. Also, what I learned from SPJN is value leadership, right? I mean, we all know about the DOCC, and what I want to do is impact into the society. And I have worked a lot with Atal Tinkering Labs, which are established in schools, in government schools, in small, in remote corners of states. And I mentor a lot of students, and I also take a lot of IBMers along with me who mentor a lot of these students. And the high point came to me when I worked with CBSE board to introduce AI as a curriculum in all the CBSE schools in India. So working with a lot of students, doing AI hackathons, moving towards a better India is what drives me. And coming to the high point, I'm also working with Niti Aayog and also presented to Prime Minister Narendra Modi about how the education roadmap and how virtual education should work in India. So a lot of give back to the society is what I learned, and I'm doing that with in my career, and that's what keeps me going on. That's what keeps me on. So thank you. And one last thing which I want to say is a lot of women approach me and they say, how about women life work balance and things like that. So I just want to leave with a message that we juggle a lot of balls, right? As women we are juggling multiple balls. Some balls are made of steel. Some balls are made of glass. And those glass balls are there both at your work and at your home. So you just have to ensure that the glass balls don't fall. Sometimes it will be work, sometimes it will be home. But as long as you understand that the ball should not fall and break, that's how you make it. So thank you. Thanks all of you, the faculty of SPJ and the students, for this great event that you have. You made it possible in online. So that means you guys know how to keep going on. And thanks so much.
Congratulations, Shalini ma'am. You are a role model for all of us. The second award winner of the category is Ram Iyer. Ram Iyer is from the class of 1994 from the PGPM program. He is the worldwide director of digital strategy and e-commerce at Microsoft. Sir, please share a few words. The stage is all yours.
Thank you, Parth, and congratulations, Shalini, for that accolade. I feel full of gratitude at this moment. This is indeed very special. It's a dark, foggy morning here, a cold winter in Seattle, but my heart is thumping with joy as I saw those videos, and the nostalgia which is there within me. I just can't express my emotions at this point in time. But I'd like to kind of first start by thanking my family. I think my family has always been the wind beneath my wings. They have been the ones who have helped me chase my dreams, even moved countries in order to make this happen. I could have never done it without them. So it's a heart full of gratitude. Thanks to, Kavita, Vedant, my mother, my sister, they all have been really a big source of inspiration for me. I'd like to thank the Alcom team today for such a great show. You guys have really done a great job, bringing this virtually. You brought back so many memories, and it's been such a pleasure and honor to be working with you so closely. To put a show in a virtual world is not an easy task. You really did a stellar job here today. Thank you, Dean Ranjan, Professor Kamath, and Professor Ratika Gore, and the entire faculty of SPJMR for inspiring students like me to learn more and achieve more every day. I think it would be a complete miss if I don't thank the alumni, and especially my class of 1994, the batch of 1994, my batchmates whom I learned so much with. There are so many memories and moments. The video walk took me back to so many points in time, but it was really, the students have really contributed a big part of me, who I am today. So as I reflect back to 1992, when I, put my first step into the institute, it brings back a lot of thoughts. And we were the first batch of SPJMR, which actually broke from the shackles of the Mumbai University to, in many ways, I would say we were a startup at that point in time, because we were the first batch which was kind of born with this vision of Dr. Srikanth to really transform management education in India. And of the many things that, I have memories of, there was one phrase or a meme which kind of stuck with me. And that was the phrase about the onus is on you. Dr. Srikanth used to use this phrase a lot. And the onus is on you was more than a phrase. It was an empowering mindset, I would say, at that point in time. It was the mindset of an entrepreneur. How could you dream high and have a high aspiration, even with very little resources? How could you run a core program with just two core faculty, and every other faculty was adjunct? Just one classroom, which was Dome 1, which we had at that point in time. And all the scheduling on that beautiful board, we have so many memories of that as well. So, it was, it was really an empowering mindset, and that's kind of been like something which I've carried through, from that point in time to now on. As much as we learned within the classroom, I must say that there was perhaps more learning outside the class. Some of the things like the OB lab, which was called in that time at Khandala, and or PG lab now, as you kind of refer to, the internship projects, the student activities, the kind of work that we are seeing now on display from all of you. All these was really something which was really special, and it really helped me learn a lot, and I'm sure it helped all of you as well. But above all, I think there is a spirit, and that spirit is the spirit of hashtag #IamSPJMR. I think, and that spirit is the spirit, is the spirit of empowerment. It's the spirit of nurturing. It's the spirit of being humble and rooted when you're trying to touch the sky. That really makes the difference. And in my view, that spirit is what is so special for all of us, because it's that spirit which has propelled SPJMR today. When Dr. Renuka Kamath spoke about the FT rankings, it talks about how far we have come along in this journey. And we should all be very, very proud of the success that SPJMR as an institute has achieved in the global landscape as well. And so I'm very, very grateful to the faculty, to the students and the alumni who have really made that vision of really being a global force to reckon with in the era of management, which SPJMR is today. In closing, I just would like to quote my favorite author, Arundhati Roy. And Arundhati Roy had this book called Azadi, and in that she talks about the pandemic is a portal. And the portal is a beautiful metaphor. It's a gateway from one world to another. And in my mind, through the pandemic, we have many choices. We have a choice to travel heavy with all the baggage of the past, with all the checked in bags, or we can travel light. We can travel light with cabin baggage, and we really have this beautiful opportunity, all of us, to truly reimagine the future. And there are so many things that we have to be grateful for, as we walk into the future. But I do want to take this opportunity to wish all of you and your loved ones a very, very happy new year and all the very best to reimagine your future. So thank you so much.
Congratulations, Ram sir, and thank you for inspiring all of us. So now, as we all know that this year celebrates the initiatives launched by individuals to support the community since the outbreak of pandemic. Therefore, this year we introduced a very new 6th category, Community Champions under Pandemic Condition, to celebrate the achievement of these unsung heroes. So for that, I would like to request Professor Ratika Gore to present this new category before us.
Thanks, Manisha. So yes, last year, the students of ALCOM 2020 reached out to us and said, we want to introduce a new category, a special category, which acknowledges and recognizes alumni who have done work for the community under pandemic conditions in their personal capacity. And we absolutely, again, warmed up to the idea. This was, I think, fantastic. And we had amazing number of nominations. And yes, it was difficult to shortlist. So we did find 4 names which you could shortlist, and we reached the jury round. And that, again, we realized that it is extremely difficult to, figure out who's done more than the other. Everybody has a unique work. So in that spirit, we decided that we will keep it as special category and 4 special mentions because all of them have done great work. This award or this category is also to recognize all those alumni who've done wonderful work but have not nominated themselves. So all I can say is, as an alumnus myself, it felt great to see how much SPJIMR alumni have done during the last difficult few months. And it is my honor and pleasure to announce the four alumni who get the special mention or the special category. Can we please have the video? Thank you.
Thank you so much. So now, can we have the videos of their inspiring speeches for our audience, please?
Namaste everyone. I am honored to receive this special award from SPJIMR. Thank you. I accept this award on behalf of my team members who stood up and helped each other during these difficult times. It's because of their dedication, compassion, and gratitude we could feed 1 million meals. I thank my family for becoming my strength and driving force. I thank Bharat Petroleum Corporation Limited and Michelin star chef Vikas Khanna for believing in me and supporting me. I thank God for choosing me for this noble job. Finally, I thank jury and SPJIMR for this wonderful award. I'll forever cherish it. Thank you.
Professional Grasim has taken series of measures to combat COVID-19 and we reached out to 600 villages. Through our initiative, we could reach to 2 million people. During pandemic, some of our colleagues become a victim of COVID-19. However, remaining colleagues work with passion and commitment. I am really proud of them for their dedication and commitment as they have exhibited Aditya Birla Group values in all their actions. I am extremely thankful to SPJIMR Mumbai, all faculty members, jury members for honoring me such a prestigious Alumna 2020 awards. Thank you very much all.
During lockdown, it was very much needed to do something for the society because people were in trouble and support was needed everywhere. Through one of my social venture, Khushi Ek Ehsaas, we tried our best to touch few lives, and I'm happy that we supported more than 5,000 lives, and all credit goes to the learning from this development management program, and thanks to SPJIMR for organizing this event and considering us worth for this prestigious award. I'm so happy and I'm trying to apply all the learnings from the program on ground. Thank you so much.
And I'm very happy today that I have been recognized for this special category award at Spandan. This award is a timely recognition since I have completed 5 years of my corporate sabbatical in January, and this comes as a recognition of the work that I've put in over the last 60 months in the social development sector as well as the academic sector. I would like to thank all my ambassadors, my student community, and every donor who were part of the Tata Mumbai Marathon crowdfunding campaign that I drove, and which was a result of which I was recognized for this award. So thanks to all of them. I would also like to thank the SPJIMR team for this award. Thank you and wish you all a happy New Year 2021. Thank you.
Such a heartwarming speech by all 4 of our community champions. So with that, we come to an end of Alumni Awards 2020. Congratulations once again to all of our winners. Next up, we know that how much you like interacting with the faculty when you come to campus. Therefore, we have something interesting to make you remember those interactions. The professor has shared some special messages only for you. So can we have that video, please?
Simply priceless.
Very helpful and very genuine. Socially conscious leaders. Humble, driven to make an impact, collaborative.
Our pride. SPJIMR alums are our pride.
Ready to take on the world from day one.
It feels great and I feel humble. I feel very happy and reconnected.
Nostalgia and warmth.
SPJIMR is just not an album. I studied here, I work here, and I found him. And we live up to the values of SPJIMR. I'm grounded and he's compassionate.
A sustained pursuit of excellence and a canvas to my imagination.
Nurturing and excellence.
Vibrant, exciting.
Authentic and innovative.
Humility and excellence.
Credible institution depicting the moral values, discipline, and ethics.
Reconnecting, nostalgia, bonding.
Bonding and reconnecting.
Enjoyment in homecoming.
A time to reconnect with the people who knew me as just me.
Meeting up with old students and reminiscing about old and good times.
Rejuvenating heartfelt relationships.
A celebration of being INSPJIMR.
Strengthening bonds.
We as faculty feel incredibly proud of each one of you. May you have many more laurels in years to come.
Keep growing, keep shining, and keep visiting.
Such heartwarming words from our beautiful professors. Now, may I please invite Dr. Ranjan Banerjee, Dean of SPJIMR, to share a few words with us. Sir, the virtual stage is all yours.
Okay, good evening and welcome to all alumni, faculty, students, all attendees here. It is a pleasure to address this group. In the light of a recent email, this may be my last Spandan address, so it is a particularly special memory for me. First of all, let me congratulate Ratika and her team. I think excellent event, slickly put together, and just the ownership of the students that I have seen today is remarkable. So this is a great example, and it's a great example of the kind of institute that we are trying to build. And what is the kind of institute that we are trying to build? That if SPJIMR is to become, we are already, let's say, among the top 5 to top 6 institutes in India. But if we are to become truly reach our potential, then it will be done by creating heroes and heroines in every role. Whether it be Ratika and alumni, whether it be somebody else in a program, whether it be students in a program committee, the role of leadership is to create an enabling framework. It is the people who do it. It is the faculty who make the institute. It is the students who make the institute. It is the alumni who make the institute. And whatever is the success of the institute, the credit goes to all of you, number one. Number two, I do not think rankings are the goal for the institute. The goal of SPJIMR is to make a difference to the world. It is to create leaders for the world. Rankings are a happy side effect of being the best institute that we can possibly be. And it is in that context that I would say that, look, it's great that we are 36th in the world. It's great that we have tied in IIM Bangalore, but we have a long, long way to go to improve as an institute. Our journey as an institute has just begun. But with the kind of teamwork that we see, the kind of collaboration that we see, we have the confidence that we can go further on this journey. Let me talk about, I'm going to talk more specifically about alumni, And I'm going to talk about 2 or 3 implications, and then I'm going to say something personal at the end of this, which is more my own personal experience. So 3 things that I would say to our alumni, and each of these things the Institute will be doing something in future. One is, I think the model of learning is changing. What does that mean? It is no longer true that you get an MBA once and that MBA is expected to be education for a lifetime. Tomorrow, we are looking at a lifelong learning model where my statement to every alumnus would be that just as you have an annual budget for food, annual budget for clothing, annual budget for holidays, do you have of course, holidays is not the most appropriate thing to talk about, but an annual budget for learning. And one of the things as an institute we are trying to do is how can we come back to you with a lifelong learning model? How can we help you all learning for life? Because one of the things I believe is that today you cannot outsource your career learning to a commercial organization. The onus is on you, as Ram said, the onus is on you to stay relevant. The onus is on you to stay ahead of the curve. How can we as an institute which wants to make our alumni successful build something in that direction? You will see some innovation from us in this direction. There is a second point, which I think the pandemic, and Renuka touched on this, is a very simple thing. The other day, I wanted to create a small session on e-commerce, and the session was on Wednesday. And on Monday, I called up Vivek Sundar, CEO of Swiggy, and Harish Chawla, who heads a private equity fund. And in 2 days, they came into a virtual classroom and they addressed for 1 hour. The visiting faculty model of the institute, there is a potential to reinvent it. Historically, if we want a visiting faculty, we bring them down, bring them from abroad, bring them from the Marriott, put them up in a 5-star hotel, then they teach for 2 weeks. Today, I can get a visiting faculty from anywhere in the world to come in for 1 hour and embellish a course. And this is where, if you are a senior alumnus, if you have built a business, you are heading a company, you have a perspective, you want to talk about it, come and tell us. Because today, when it comes to sourcing visiting faculty, geography is history. And I think that is a model going forward that we can really take and build something that is great. The third dimension is, what is the next step for SPJIMR? And the next step for SPJIMR is very simple. Management education in India has been around, XLRI was 1948, 72 years. In 72 years, you ask people who are the thought leaders in management globally, you will find many names, you will find many Indians, but not a single Indian who is resident in India. Can SPJIMR build thought leadership out of India by speaking to problems that matter of management in the corporate sector and the social sector? And the way to do that is our alumni will give us the context, they will give us the relevance, our researchers will work on it. Can SPJIMR alumni and SPJIMR faculty and students create research that changes practice tomorrow? Can we change the way India practices management and leadership in the years to come? That is what will take us further. Otherwise, if we stay where we are, we will be fighting harder and harder to retain our current ranking, and that's not the game. We have to become the best institute we can possibly be, make a difference to the world, and let our rankings be a consequence. So these are the 3. Okay, the 4th message is very simple. We want you to be an SPJIMR alumnus, not a PGDM alumnus, not a PGPM alumnus, not a PGPDM alumnus. So the larger potential of this network is if you, or an FMB alumnus, if you carry, or a GMP alumnus, I'm conscious that every program I leave out, somebody will have something to say to me after this, or an MPW alumnus. So what am I saying here? I'm saying is that the spirit of our alumni network, you carry the SPJIMR card and I carry the SPJIMR card. We are bound by a set of values and we will interact. Also create a culture where we look out for each other. We started something recently where we said every student who goes into the corporate world gets a list of the alumni in that company. Ideally, we'd like to get to the point where everybody working in a company gets a list of the SPJIMR alumni in that company. And this is just about mentoring. This is just about support. If we are making a difference together, can we look out for each other and strengthen the brand that we collectively own, a brand called SPJIMR? Since this may be the last Spandan, and it will be the last Spandan where I'm speaking to you in my current role, let me close with a small anecdote. In 2015, I had joined the institute and there was Teachers' Day celebration coming up, and a student came to me and said, "Sir, will you sing?" Now, and my reaction was very simple. I am a very, very enthusiastic singer, but my enthusiasm is geometrically in excess of my talent. So, but they were very persistent. So then I said, okay, will you teach me? And this is what happened, that I sang a song called Jamaican Farewell. And there was a group of 3 students. They painstakingly practiced with me for 1 week. I was still bad. I went off key 4 times, but it was respectable enough to get applause. And it was respectable enough for me to take that video and put it on a stage and play it and share it on my Facebook page and all of that, and surprise quite a few people who knew, my lack of tune as a very intrinsic kind of thing. But, my point is very different, that one, while my legs were shaking on stage, it was the reason I wanted to do it is I said that here is a communication. That communication is, as a faculty member and head of an institute, I am sporting enough to try to overcome my fears on a public platform. And if I do that, there is a culture that we are signaling to our community, and that culture is important. I don't think this idea of students coaching the dean of an institute to sing on stage would happen in any other institute in the world. And I think this is what is special about SPJIMR, the willingness to be humble, the willingness to learn from each other, and perhaps more than anything else, the willingness to have a sense of service, where what really matters is that we make a difference to others. And if there is one thing I have learned in these last 6 years, you can get a hell of a lot done if you don't care who gets the credit. Finally, it is very rare for somebody to come in from the outside and get us. And we talked about going online in a week. I got accepted as a member of a family within a month, not only by the students, but by the alumni, but by the faculty. Thank you, SPJIMR. You've given me memories, you've given me achievements, and you've given me friendships that will last a lifetime. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Ranjan sir. They were really, really beautiful words. SPJIMR is truly, truly very special for all of us. So now, as we come to the end of the evening today, we invite our beloved and go-to person, Sheetal Wadhwa, from the alumni office to share her closing remarks. Sheetal ma'am, the stage is all yours.
Thank you, Parth, Manisha, Ria, Shubhangi. You guys are doing a fantastic job. Heartiest congratulations to all the winners. Thank you to all the alumni, faculty, staff who've logged in across the globe for today's event. Before we move on to the Charcha with awardees, I would like to thank the volunteers, B Major, Spin. As mentioned earlier by Professor Ratika, they've not met each other. And kudos to Alcom 20, who have managed to bring SPJIMR to you without even visiting campus for a single day. Take care, stay safe, and hope to see you on campus, not virtually, in 2021.